Welcome everyone. I hope you're staying safe and ready to enjoy another episode of BioMarine 360. Today, we will be diving in the unique world of synthetic biology and metabolic engineering with Ghislaine Tissot-Lécuelle, CEO of Alganelle. Using innovative technology paired with their unique know-how, Alganelle aims to develop bio-inspired and high-quality molecules that will answer social and environmental challenges while offering a strong differentiation to their customers. Now, on a more personal note, Ghislaine has over 20 years of experience in the world of metabolic engineering and synthetic biology of microalgae, plants, and bacteria. Following a PhD in a postdoctoral position, she went to work for 9 years at Bayer Crop Science as an R&D project leader. And it's in 2013 that Ghislaine decided to found Alganelle with the sole mission to use her expertise in order to develop sustainable and innovative products that will help preserve the world's biodiversity. Now, Ghislaine has a lot to say about her company, so I'll just let her explain all the rest. Hello, Ghislaine. Thank you for being with us here today, and happy to have you for a new BioMarine 360 interview.
Thank you very much, Antoine, and thank you also to BioMarine teams. It's a pleasure for me to be here.
Okay, so I suggest we dive directly into the subject because there's a lot to talk about. So first question is, what is the technology behind Alganelle and how does it help you differentiate yourselves from your competition?
Thank you, Antoine. Alganelle is an innovative French company at the cutting edge of synthetic biology and metabolic engineering of microalgae for bio-inspired innovation and the sustainable production of high-value proprietary biomolecules. Our disruptive technology and sustainable products answer to current societal and environmental key issues, and thus offering a strong differentiation for cosmetic, biomedical, and pharmaceutical companies. Just a few words about what is synthetic biology. And synthetic biology allows to optimize and redesign biological systems in order to produce and speed the development of useful high-value molecules, such as cosmetic ingredients, biomaterial, diagnostic tools, and biopharmaceutical. And as, for instance, the development of vaccine and the extremely rapid development of vaccine, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Based on our 20 years of combined experience in synthetic biology, Alganelle has developed a disruptive technology and unique know-how in genetic and metabolic engineering of different microalgae species and also cyanobacteria. Alganelle's technological breakthrough has enabled us to produce in microalgae proprietary products such as recombinant peptides and proteins, active pharmaceutical ingredients and metabolites. We have filed 4 patents in parallel to proprietary products development and in frame of product co-development and zero services. We were also able to attract several industry leaders for tailor-made bioproduction and or the optimization of their own microalgae strains. And for instance, we were able to produce recombinant bioactive peptides or proteins for them. We can also produce antioxidants, pigments, biomaterial, or bioplastics. And what differentiates Alganelle from competition is there is several key factors. The first one is due to the amazing properties of microalgae. Due to their huge biodiversity, microalgae are already an incredible natural sources of a broad range of high-value molecules as antioxidant, antiviral, antimicrobial biomolecules. And they can also, you can find also even more molecules because there are still unknown molecules which don't have yet discovered. And what differentiates Alganelle, from a company cultivating algae is that we are using synthetic biology in order to unlock the power of microalgae to enhance, for instance, the productivity of these innovative high-value molecules. Another key differentiating factor of Alganelle from other synthetic biologic company is that we have chosen microalgae as cell factories instead of choosing other usual recombinant system as bacteria or mammalian cell lines. We have made this choice, in order to fully guarantee the safety, sustainability, and quality requirements of cosmetic and biomedical industries. Indeed, microalgae species used by Alganelle doesn't have infectious agents to humans. That means no virus and no bacterial toxin in comparison to other systems as bacteria or mammalian cells. In addition, microalgae are sustainable cell factories. They preserve biodiversity. Using microalgae, you are preserving biodiversity and also the environment, and because they are able to capture CO2, carbon dioxide, for their growth, and it results that they have low needs for their growth. The last differentiating factor is linked really to our disruptive technology and know-how in microalgae synthetic biology, because using our technology, we are able to produce recombinant bioactive peptide and protein from small peptides to large or complex protein, and that is not possible in E. coli, in bacteria. And these proteins, complex protein, can also contain disulfide bonds, and it's a specific bonds indispensable, necessary for the stability and the activity of numerous proteins. And also, we don't produce insoluble aggregates inside microalgae when we are producing proteins.
What is the most promising products coming out of microalgae?
Thank you. In fact, we have an exciting pipeline of our own products, which contain 4 different families of promising biomolecules. The first one family are biomimetic peptides, polypeptides, or proteins mimicking natural molecules, as for instance, collagen-like molecules which mimic the feature of collagen. Collagen proteins and peptides have numerous applications in anti-aging cosmetic, regenerative medicine, and aesthetic medical devices. Industrially, collagen is produced by extraction mainly from residue of bovines or with a low proportion from marine origins, such as jellyfish, sea cucumber, or fish skins. But there is an increasing demand from industry for another source of collagen in order to avoid immunogenic and pathogenic risks, heavy metal presence, or irregular reproducibility, and also religious constraint. Thus, our vegan collagen-like molecules produced by our engineered microalgae are safer and sustainable sources than the collagen produced by conventional methods, and then answer to consumer and industry demands. In parallel, we have also developed the production of active ingredients, active pharmaceutical ingredients already known, for instance, for their antiviral properties. One of them could be a potential candidate against, for instance, SARS-CoV-2 virus. And in this case, could be potentially used as therapeutics or in diagnostic test.
What added value could you bring to a cosmetic company?
Yes, it's a really interesting question, Antoine. Alganelle disruptive technology and our bioaspirant products answer to consumer demands for products not only efficient, but also more natural, safer, from non-animal origin, and in full respect of the environment, biodiversity, and sustainability. This consumer demand, in fact, increased drastically with COVID-19 pandemic. Thus, our products avoid pathogenic risk and answer to societal, that means in case of vegan regime, and also answer to religious constraint. Moreover, our engineered microalgae and products also preserve biodiversity because using our microalgae and production system, our products are 100% bio-based and infinitely renewable. That means that we don't need to obtain the supplies from scarce resources and or disturbing the ecosystems. As for instance, when you source collagen from the oceans. Our also engineered microalgae and products also preserve environments because they avoid the use of hazardous solvents and expensive chemical reagents compared to chemical synthesis or usual industrial extraction process from vegetables, for instance.
What are the next milestones for Alganelle?
In fact, we have three main milestones for the future. First of all, we have developed the production of our proprietary product at lab scale. Then we are currently scaling up our capability for industrial pilot production for our first molecules already the most advanced in their development. Second of all, another challenge will be to choose the best technology to produce our microalgae, meaning that we have to choose their production either in photobioreactors if we grow microalgae in mixotrophic condition, or we'll have to choose another system, fermenters, if we grow microalgae in heterotrophic condition. Finally, we plan to work to do this scaling up, this pilot scale with industrial partners without having to invest in on the pilot scale in our own equipment.
This was super interesting. Thank you very much, Ghislaine, for sharing all this information with us. I look forward to seeing how Alganelle will be developing in the near future, and hopefully hear more about you.
Thank you very much, Antoine. It was also a pleasure for me to present our activity, and I'm really happy. Thank you very much, Antoine, and BioMarine teams. Thank you.
Thank you.